Can any of you go and see a film without noticing the costumes? Like, what's the last film that you saw and you didn't pay attention to the costumes?
The Bond movie. I mean, I like the costumes, but it didn't get in the way, like I wasn't obsessing about them or anything. I think the only time I really kind of get is when I think they're wrong. And then I feel kind of distracted by it, but I get more distracted by hair or a really bad wig than I do about costumes any day of the week.
I think it's really terrible when you're watching a film and you can't work out whether it's modern or period. That's when it really distracts me. I can't work out whether they've done period really badly or whether, I find that really distracting.
I mean, but don't you think it affects relationships? I now think back when, in the middle of a love scene, I noticed that the clock was wrong. Now, if I hadn't noticed that, Colleen, come on. It could have worked out that night.
Were you talking about somebody that broke up with you because of...
Well, I don't think that was the reason. It could have been the excuse. But in all seriousness, something happens with us as designers, not to go off the road a bit, but we do miss birthdays. We miss family things. We're on that set and something happens, and it is, we've talked about this many times, and there is a family there. And it does end, but at that moment, you forget what time it is.
Your jobs take you away from your home and your families a lot. How do you all cope with that?
I think it's really hard. Suddenly the movie finished and you think, my God, I haven't called my mom, I haven't called my partner, where are my dogs, all these sort of things. But
I always think films are somewhere between a war. When you go off to do a film, it's somewhere between a war and a circus. It's the discipline of a war and it's the chaos and the creativity of a circus. You're right. It's a balance, isn't it? It's a difficult balance.
And you make your own family in a funny way on a film. Your crew and other people on the team that you're getting up at 4 in the morning with and seeing till 9 at night, and you kind of have a sort of circus-like dysfunctional kind of family that sort of doesn't replace your own family, but it grows,
Because of the hours and because of birthdays that are celebrated on the set. And then maybe one night you come home and you wonder why somebody doesn't call you back when you haven't returned their call. But I have a recurring nightmare, and I don't have children, but it's dress rehearsal and I can't find my baby. That says a lot. I didn't make that one up.
I think also talking about the families you create when you shoot a film, I think is really amazing that you have a lot of good time with the crew, and then the movie finish, and maybe you don't see that people for 3 years or 4 years, and then you suddenly see them again, and it's like if you saw them yesterday. It's so fascinating.